Can you talk about the brain function, like how it's broke down into three, and you basically saying what was it, overwhelming and impulsive.
Okay. Um, and this is work done by Dr. Daniel A. Mann that set down the groundwork for me to understand this. Overall, there's three different parts of the brain that works together. Uh, Part one, we have a limbic region. The limbic region is designed for us to uh, give us emotions. It makes us feel everything that we feel from happy to anger. It's responsible for our limbic. Uh, our singular region is more like a way help us to analyze the information that we're receiving from the outside world. It receives, or no, it transmits information to other parts of our brain, uh, particularly the prefrontal cortex, which is the third. That helps us make decisions. Uh, the singular's job is to help modulate and regulate our emotions and those things. Uh, what I feel from looking at the work of many other people is we have created an environment that has set up our singular function to not be functioning properly. And when it's not functioning properly, our children are showing signs of impulsive behavior and aggression, or they're showing signs of feelings of overwhelmness and anxiety. Now, the field of psychotherapy already know that living in environments with a tremendous lot of stress also causes brain disorders, uh, for brains not to be functioning properly. Um, so anyway, did I answer the question, or is there?
Um, Kinda. Like when you was talking about the disorders. Like, can you name some disorders that you think our community is creating?
According to the disorders that our communities is creating, according to Dr. Sam Vanek, uh,
Mm-hmm.
in his book *Malignant Narcissism*, he has listed about 80% of the personality and behavior disorders that we're seeing today. About 80%. Uh, ADHD uh, is one that's listed. Schizophrenia, paranoia, borderline personality disorder, uh, bipolar, uh, Oedipus complex is another, neurosis, eating disorders, anxiety, mood disorders, uh, antisocial personality disorders, avoidance personality disorders, social phobias, passive aggressive behaviors. All of these things come from, again, our singular region not working properly. Uh, the work of, what is her name again, Dr. Mayberg. The work of Dr. Helen Mayberg also said that it is like our singular region has doors on it. And in one way, the doors are either always closed or always open as they receive information from the limbic region. When the doors are always closed, we're creating this impulsive and hyperactive disorder. When the doors are always open, people are feeling, or kids are feeling overwhelmed. They have learning problems. They get locked in something and have trouble rationalizing and functioning their way through certain problems and crises. What's happening is really, and you can look at modeling to see part of the answer to this, we have created highly abusive and aggressive neighborhoods. Our at-risk factors are abusive factors that are in our communities. These factors are creating, again, the singular function not to work right. And these kids are paying the price for it. Now, all of the work and all of the studies that has been done, which is a lot, this country right now, we spend $158 billion on study, research, prevention programs for our at-risk youth. All of them is coming to the same conclusion. We must do something differently as a community. That's what the simple thing behind spending $158 billion is. We must do something as a community. And I mean all of us. Parents must do something differently. We must do something differently as far as law enforcement. We must do something differently as far as preaching and our moral message that we're sending out to our kids. We must do something different on as far as education and teaching the kids. We must do something different, and the major thing differently that we can do is come together and network all of those professions better together to come up with a consistent theme of education and behavior to weed out the behavior problem that we have in our kids today. Yeah, but that answers that question, right? All right.